melodies like that. I try to approach it like a kind of soft piano style. And then actually I started playing fingerstyle with a straight pick, with a plectrum, because I didn't see a photograph of Chet until I was 11. I didn't know that he used a thumb pick, so I was trying to work out. I was playing all those tunes with a straight pick, like that, and it was really hard to make it feel good, you know. It wasn't until I got the thumb pick that, you know, the horse was let out the gate. And, so that was a wonderful thing, you know. But I did start with this, and there are some people. There's a guy in Japan who started out on thumb pick and went to straight pick, and now he plays like this the whole time. And I can't get him to change. His playing would be much better if he stayed with the thumb pick. But there you go. He likes to be different. That's human nature, isn't it? You know, it's great. Alrighty, do we have any more questions?
Tommy,
yes, sir.
you honed your entertaining skills in the pubs and clubs in Sydney?
Oh, everywhere. Long before that.
Do you think that's still the way to go, or has the digital age sort of taken that away?
Well, I was aiming to do what I'm doing now, to play concert halls. That's what I was aiming at. But I think my training ground were playing pubs and clubs around Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane and all that was really good for me. You know, it made me work hard, not just on my playing, but on my repertoire more than anything. You know, it forced me to build a repertoire that was bulletproof, you know, that I could come out and hose the crap out of an audience for 2 hours, you know. That's a lot of material, you know. So, you know, and that's where my arrangements of songs like Classical Gas were born out of necessity, you know, where I tried to learn the original, and as a solo piece, it got boring really quickly, and people threw their beer at me. That wasn't good, you know. So I think that growing up in Australia, having to work hard from the beginning was a great training ground for me, and it helped prepare me for what I'm doing now, you know. And I'm 60 years old, and people half my age cannot keep up with me. And that it's because they didn't grow up like where I did and the way I did.
Is it still the same in Sydney? It doesn't seem to be, does
it? There still seems to be a lot of music here. There's a lot of people. I was talking to Peter Northcote yesterday, who's, you know, so deliriously happy that he's working all the time, you know. And I think if you're good, you're going to have more work than you'll be able to handle. You know, it doesn't matter what era you're from. If you're good, people are going to want to have you play with them more, you know. And so when a guy says to me, what have I got to do to blah, blah, I say, get good. You know? It's as simple as that, you know. But, you know, I don't know a lot about getting started these days as far as what is available out here. I know that when I was 16, 17 years old, I played in restaurants. I had to learn all the Jobim songs. I had to learn all the standards and all the things that were nice dinner music. So the restaurant would hire me again and perhaps give me a meal, you know. I did play for food many times in my life. I did steal a lot of food when I was a kid, when I was hungry too, because I had no choice. And I slept. When I came here, I auditioned for a job at King's Cross at a place called the Texas Tavern. It was run by Americans, and they were very fair and wonderful people. And they were. There was already a band playing upstairs, and there was another bar opening downstairs, and they wanted a band for the bar downstairs. We auditioned, we got the job, and it was a fantastic paying job, which included a meal at 1 a.m., right? Because we had to start at 10 p.m. and go until 4. That was the job. and it was great wages and all that, and they paid your tax and all that stuff, so it was great. But I had to wait for 2 weeks to start before the job started, and I had about 5 cents in my pocket, you know, and